Hello, YouTube. This is Piss and Moan, and I just jumped into it so he couldn't have time to prepare. Today, we're going to review some anime.
What's anime?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm going to...
So what we're going to review today is Bunny... do another fail review and review 4 different other animes.
I think my favorite part of Cowboy Bebop was the episode where they fight the leftovers.
No, it was when the whole stage crashed down around him. That was definitely the best part of Outlaw Star. So, Land Saga. It's my first dabbling in idol anime. It's a genre that's been around for quite a while. It's pretty popular, as I understand it, actually.
Certainly a lot of them.
Yeah. This one was the only one I think I'm going to watch. I don't know. There's supposed to be some really good ones, but I don't think I'm going to watch. But Land Saga was really good.
It's funny.
It's
nice,
funny and
easy.
It's
watch.
happy and it's loving. It made me tear up. It was the part that like lost you, like because I didn't even catch it. I didn't even understand that. Spoilers the whole thing through.
Okay, we'll give it a rating before we go into spoilers. I'd say 7 out of 10.
Yeah, good. That's exactly what I was gonna give it. 7 out of 10. It's really good, but not
there
like
are
the
worse
best.
ways to spend your time.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching. Like,
I'd rather watch this again than watch Mandy again.
I knew you were gonna say Mandy. Of anime that I've watched, I definitely did not regret watching Land Saga at the least. I enjoyed everything about it.
Took me a while to get through, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't too boring. It wasn't offensive. It happened. It was there.
So the part that like made me tear up, spoilers, was when it was the dad part, where the dad came and was like, she did the song for him specifically in the audience, Mr. Big Buff Bear Man.
That was fine. I didn't have a problem with the only problem with that arc I had was the fact that the kid died from facial hair.
I laughed so hard. So I believe the understanding of the internet is that's actually what is it? The term, I don't know what the term.
Dysphoria?
Transgender. It's a.
I'm pretty sure it's body dysphoria.
A boy, like she has a penis. She has facial hair. She's a boy physically, but it's a girl. And
I don't think Japan cares about pronouns.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to follow that. I didn't even catch it.
It's a trap. It's what they're called.
It was a girl in my thing, and the idea was, some girls get facial hair. So like when she said that she got facial hair and died from it, like it was like, oh yeah, she's going through puberty. Like sometimes you get a little hair, and that was just too much for her, and she died. Like, oh, it was a boy. I didn't get it. It was just a girl from start to finish until after I finished the series, and I read the internet.
They kind of. No, because they go
it.
into it. They specifically said, "Oh, it's a dude. We have a dude in our idol group," and they're like, "All right, whatever."
I didn't get it. I did not catch it.
There's several scenes.
Literally did not catch it.
This is what I have to work with, people.
But man, so many of the arcs were super good. I think the part I disliked the most was when she lost her memory a second time. The main character. It was too much like trying to get her on board.
I know because that led to my favorite part with the leader guy saying, "Fine, we'll leave you." No, we're not going to leave you, dumbass. We're getting through this together.
Best waifu for the year was by far the guy. He was so freaking
He was
good.
great.
What is wrong with him? He just starts beating someone.
I love his energy. He was so cool.
That was the character I wanted to base my next D&D character on. Is just like over the top, useless bard. Just. So what's the plan for this, guys? Oh, I don't care what you think. He's so freaking funny.
He's the best part of the show is watching him rant, and then when one of the girls would go, like the biker girl, when they would all get excited and they start shouting at each other. Ah! Ah!
So many of the characters
Biker
were
girl was great. I liked
so
her
many of them were good. girl that just never stops being a
Yamada.
zombie.
The famous Tei Yamada.
And there's I'm surprised they didn't explore it, but I'm pretty sure she's a geisha, so like she's legit a prostitute. Like you have
That's not Tei Yamada. That's
I know, I was jumping characters.
Fine.
I can't remember names though. I'm absolutely horrible with anime characters' names.
Well, and she doesn't get much screen time, unfortunately, because she
I
was
was
probably
hoping she was gonna get an arc.
She was very interesting for me because she
was the mature, like, adult.
Well, she was kind of the anchor that held them together in the background kind of way, and I would have liked to see more about her because she schools each and every one of them in something at some point or another.
I think if there was one thing I'd complain about this, that would be my top number one, is they didn't do her an arc. I think she was the only one who did. Well, and what is her name? Tei Yamada.
Famous Tei
those
Yamada.
didn't
That's
get their own arc.
That's all the intro she gets is the famous Tei Yamada.
Because I think the exploration of the fact that one of the idols is literally like, because one of the big things, like background idols, like they're literally not allowed to date. Like they're super held up on this pedestal of like they need to be. They go into that a little bit, like how the one idol like is like, I can't interface with my audience. Like that's not okay. And to have an idol that is literally a prostitute, like that's so far past the ideal of what's acceptable. And I would have liked to see them explore that.
Well, and I think the idea was she was from a different era too. Like,
but I would have liked to see that explored. And it's really, I think, a disservice that they didn't get to do an arc for her.
Yeah. That's probably the disappointment. And if they get a season 2, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, definitely. So I watched a lot of like videos about this show, and I really liked it. Made me like it even more, like because I don't know what Idol Japan looks like. It's not a something I'm familiar with, but this really like both. I don't know how to describe it. Like it stays true to what idols, like the idol culture is, as well as addressing and attacking a lot of the really bad practices that happen in it. Like the way that, like how you want to interact with your fans is up to you. That's not a thing that we're going to sit there and force on you. Like what kind of idol you want to be, that's up to you. Because there's so many strict rules they have for idols, as I understand it. This is the extent of my experience with idols. And like the super hard work ethic and how it's stressful, and it was really good. I really liked it. Made me feel like I understand idol culture, at least in some way.
I had fun with it. I don't regret watching it. It was good. It was funny. It was fast.
I think we're running out of things to say.
Yeah.
Any words of wisdom for the viewers?
Yeah.